What's up, YouTube? Proverbs 31, one of those verses in that chapter says that a virtuous woman's children shall rise up and call her blessed. And that's what I'm going to do in this video. This video is dedicated to the most wonderful woman in the world. Okay, my wife is that, okay? But the next most wonderful woman in the world. Clean that up real quick. This video is dedicated to my mama. My mama is she is the most special woman in the world. I got the best mama in the world. And I wanted to celebrate her in this video. She deserves so much because she's given so much to raise her children. She epitomizes what true parenthood is. She used her hands to hug us, and she used her hands to slap us, and she used those hands to beat us too. But she did it with such balance that you knew she loved you, and every time she beat you down to the ground, to the last broken compound, you knew you deserved it. But when you did good, she hugged you and you just felt like you just wanted to do good just to get another hug. And then she'd hug you, she would just hug you for just being her child. One Christmas, my mother only had $21 to her name, and she gave each of her children $7 for Christmas. She thought we was going to be disappointed. She got 3 pieces of foam. You know, when you get some new appliance, or there's foam in a box. Well, we had foam from, stored in the attic from old stuff. And she got 3 pieces of foam and taped $7 to 3 pieces of foam. And so we came down Christmas morning. That was the only thing under the tree, was 3 pieces of foam with $7. And me and my siblings knew that was all the money that she had. So when she got up, she saw us, and we were joyful, like the Who's in Whoville on Christmas. After the Grinch stole Christmas, they came out celebrating anyway. That's what we were doing as kids. And she was like, "You guys not disappointed?" We were like, "No." She's like, "Good, but why aren't you disappointed?" The first reason is she instilled in us that you just can't buy your kids love. And that's what I appreciated about her. She didn't try to buy our love. She just gave us love and expected in return. She had standards that she set, and we met those standards. So we weren't disappointed. But we told her, we said, "Ma, when we go in our rooms and it's nice and toasty warm, that's our Christmas gift. When we can go in the refrigerator and get some Kool-Aid, make a grilled cheese, make some farina." I don't know if y'all know what farina is, but we ate the heck out of some farina. And we had the little government cheese. You had to come down on that cheese with that knife. Shoot, that made the best grilled cheeses, man. And that government cheese cleaned you out too. But anyway, when we go in the refrigerator and we can get food in the cabinets and stuff, and we can put on clean clothes and electricity work, that's Christmas. That's a blessing to have that. And she was moved by our maturity, but it came from her. It came from her. She is simply one of the best mothers in the world. To me, she's the best mother in the world. And she not only loved us, but she defended us too. She defended her property. I remember there was a guy in the neighborhood. His name was Loco. That's the way he looked too, like Loco. And see, Loco, he was Loco. He was Loco. I seen Loco one time look at somebody's house like this. He's looking at the house, and then he just got up and threw a brick through the window, and then looked at the house like. Loke was Loco. So anyway, one day Loco decided to take a shortcut through our backyard. And my mother was sitting on the porch, right? And Loco come walking through the... And I was like, my mother saw him, was like, hold on. Who are you? Who are you? And he's standing there like... She said, who are you? And she said, look here, I ain't scared of you. Now I ask you, who are you? And he was like, I ain't never seen Loke do this before. He said, my name is Anthony. She said, let me tell you something, Anthony. You don't use our house if there's no backyard cut through. And he's like, yes, ma'am. And we were like, Ma, do you know that's Loco? She wasn't scared of nobody. There was another instance when this guy next door, he was a maniac. He used to kill dogs and throw them on your porch if he ain't like you. Just kind of another Loco kind of. But Vietnam did that to him. Anyway, he came on our porch saying that he was just going, if any one of her kids stepped on his grass, what he was going to do. She came on that porch, it's like, do it. I dare you to do it. I dare you to do it. I dare you. Put your hands on one of my kids. That man never said a word to my mother again, boy. She scared the mess out of him. But that was one side of my mom. My mom is just so, but she told me one thing that really stood with me. And I hold this as my motto for my own children. She said that my kids didn't ask to be here, and now that they're here, if nobody helps me, if the world shuts down, I'm gonna take care of my babies. And I adopted that as mine. I don't care if hell washes up on the shore. I'm taking care of my babies. She was just that kind of mother. You know what I'm saying? I just love her. I love my mama. I love her so much. She's just such a... I'm just so glad that my mama is my mama. I am who I am today because she was my mama. She's my mama. I just can't imagine having any other kind of mother. And to me, I think everybody's mama is like my mama. So therefore, and I know that's not the case, but I think that if everybody's mama was my mama, everybody would be saying, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, thank you, please, you're welcome, you look nice today. And it would just be a better place. So, Ma, I know you don't get on the internet. I know you probably never see this video unless I play it for you. But I just want you to know that from the depths of my heart, Ma, all I have for you is love. Thank you so much for what you did for your children. And I praise God that you exist. And I praise God that you are my mama.